Jackson. Welcome to LJack's Art Studio. I'm sorry I've been away. It's the holidays and a really busy time for me. Recently I posted a Instagram story regarding if people were interested in learning how to make the 3D land formations that I add to a lot of my projects, and it was a resounding 100%. So I wanted to go ahead and give a tips and tricks on how to create land formations using this product right here called 3D Crete. It is from Counterculture DIY. In the description, I have the link to their website, but it's www.counterculturediy.com. It comes in various sizes. I always get the large bucket because I use it so often. This product is actually really easy to use. I do recommend gloves. Because I'm speaking, I normally would wear a mask, but for this demonstration, I'm not going to wear a mask. It is a very powdery substance. It's actually fine grained concrete. And so as you mix, I actually recommend that you don't inhale the powder. And so I'll probably go ahead and mix it, but then kind of keep it away from my nose. So as you can see, it's just a fine grained powder substance, and all you need to do is actually add water to it and mix. And I actually add color as well. Now the thing is, for the consistency, if you want it to look a little bit more rocky, you're going to add less water, and if you want it to look more smooth and sand-like, because you can make it look like sand, then you're going to just add a lot more water. And so I'm going to go ahead and scoop this out, and today I'm going to adhere it onto different size ornaments, but you really can adhere this onto any wood surface, even metal. It's concrete and it seems to adhere really well. You don't need to add any adhesive or any glue. It just dries naturally onto the wood and it does not move. And it actually does not crack either. I had very minimal cracks. It might have cracked 1 or 2 times, but very minimal, and I've used this product for a while now. So what you want to do is you want to actually have all your materials ready. So you need some water, you need a popsicle stick or different sculpting tools. There are times, not in this demonstration, but there are times where I'll use a sculpting tool to kind of add some edges onto my land formations to make it look a little bit more rocky. But a popsicle stick actually does a trick. And then you also need a container. And so what you're gonna do is just scoop out however much you need. And the beauty of this is when you're scooping out, if I need more, I'll just add more powder into my little tray. But what you wanna do is you first wanna start mixing it with just a bit of water. Because what I like mine to be a certain consistency where I feel like molding it would be easy. And so what you want to do here is just, mix it like you would dough. Oh gosh, I just splattered on myself. But so right here you can see that it's pretty dry. So you're just going to keep adding more. Now, if you find yourself adding too much water and then it becomes too liquidy, all you have to do is just add a little bit more 3D Crete, and it mixes extremely well. I probably should have used a smaller container, but it's okay. We will get there. Okay, so as you can see, it's already starting to become solid, but also very liquidy. So what I recommend is, because it's starting to be more sand-like than clay-like, I'm gonna add more 3D Crete powder to this mix. So as you can see, very sandy, very loose. It's almost like batter. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add more powder. And what I want to see is a kind of a clumpy consistency, but yet flexible enough that I can mold it. And so you can see here, This is getting to be a nice consistency that I like. Again, I really recommend wearing a mask when you're using this stuff, because that powder, I worry about it. Again, it does get really smooth really, really quickly, so sometimes I find myself mixing several times before I can actually use the product. This is starting to be the right consistency. Okay? So once you get it to the right consistency, there are two things you can do with it. You can color it straight away, which sometimes I find that to work just fine. So what I recommend is you take any kind of brown. This is from Arteza. And I squirt it in. And then I'm gonna mix it. And so the color will actually, oh, you know, this is not brown. I grabbed it really quickly and I thought I saw brown, but it's not brown. So I will have to later go back and fix this. My bad. It's okay. What's wonderful about acrylic paint is you can paint right over it. So anytime you make a mistake, it's no big deal. Okay, so as you can see, this is a wonderful consistency to create mountains. So what you do is, once you color it, you just scoop it out. You're gonna place it onto your, you know, whatever project you're working on. This for me is an ornament. And see, as you can see, I'm just gonna use my popsicle stick and I'm just gonna go ahead and, so what I do is, sometimes as it's drying, I'll go back and I'll continue to just poke at it and play with it until it creates, you know, kind of a terrain that I'm hoping to achieve. And what I do is once it dries, then I will go back and I'll color it a little bit more sometimes. Or, you know, had I used the right brown, this is clearly not brown. Had I used the right brown, then it would be fine, because what I do then is I add some glue and I'll get some artificial moss, and then I add the moss on and it starts to really look very realistic. And so it's easy peasy. It really is that simple. It's all about this product. And so if you want to try it, I recommend going onto their website and ordering it. You can use LJAX, LJAX as a discount code. If you spend $40, you get $5 off, which I think that helps with shipping. And I also recommend a bunch of their other products. I'm a huge fan of Counterculture DIY. They have such a good array of products to use, you know, so that you can expand all your creativity and explore and experiment. You know, they are the ones that kind of introduced me to this 3D Crete, and I'm super grateful because it's really a product that is kind of my go-to. I do a lot of realistic seascapes and aerials with this stuff. And so, as you can see, look how easy peasy that was. And so it really is all about 3D Crete. I hope you give it a try, and I hope you found this video valuable. Again, so sorry for the purple mountains, but if you found this valuable, hit the like button. And in the future, I hope to do more tips and tricks. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Bye.